My friend, what's happening with the Buffalo Bills is putting the entire NFL on alert. A rival star could be severely punished after a tense incident with Josh Allen, and that was just the beginning of a fiery week in Buffalo. The pressure is on. The team enters a decisive matchup that could define the fate of the season. And to top it all off, exclusive information has just leaked. The Bills made a heavy move for one of the most explosive wide receivers in the league. I got all the behind-the-scenes information, and what's coming to light now could completely change the course of the AFC. So leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and come with me, because what I'm going to tell you today will touch the heart of every Bills fan. During the Dolphins' shocking 30-13 victory over Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, but the NFL doesn't tolerate provocation penalties, and Chub could face a fine of up to $11,593 for a first offense or $17,389 for a repeat offense. Last week, in Week 9, 5 players were fined. Panthers linebacker Nick Scorton with $8,701, Cowboys wide receiver George Pickens with $17,389 on his second play, Texans wide receiver Xavier Hutchinson with $5,949, Seahawks cornerback Tariq Woolen with $11,593, and Commanders linebacker Jordan McGee with $5,848. And guess what? This wouldn't be the first time Chubb has gotten into trouble. He already has 5 fines in his career, the most recent being $16,391 in December 2022 for assaulting the quarterback against the Jets. The Dolphins now travel to Washington for Week 11, while the Bills host Tampa Bay. But this moment of provocation has ignited the flames in the locker room. Do you think Josh Allen and the others will forget this disrespect on their own field? This humiliation may be exactly the spark we need to bounce back. But first, okay, fine coming. But what really matters is this humiliation has become fuel. Sunday against the Buccaneers is a war for respect and for the playoffs. If we lose, the season collapses completely. Bills Mafia, remember when we were 4-0, scoring over 30 points every week? The only undefeated team in the AFC and the Super Bowl favorite? Yeah, it feels like an eternity ago. Fast forward to mid-November, and our season is hanging by a thread after 3 losses in our last 5 games, including a humiliating 30-13 blowout to a 2-7 Dolphins team that turned Highmark Stadium into their playground. We're now 6th in the AFC. The Patriots are on a 7-game winning streak, have the head-to-head advantage, and an easy schedule ahead as we face Tampa Bay at home and then travel to Houston and Pittsburgh. ESPN's playoff simulator still gives us an 87.2% chance of making the postseason, but computers don't play football. Ask the Toronto Blue Jays, who squandered a 92% winning probability in Game 7 of the World Series. We're 6 wins and 3 losses, but we're not playing like a playoff team right now, and January could be cold and lonely if we don't wake up starting this Sunday. The key to victory? Our offensive line needs to dominate, because Tampa Bay blocks the box on 36.2% of plays, the 3rd highest percentage in the NFL, and their blocking rate of 21.6% is the 2nd best. We lead the league in run success rate, so it's a real trench warfare. If they force us to pass the ball, they blitz on 31.8% of plays, the 6th highest percentage, and our receivers still can't get open quickly enough under pressure. On the other hand, Baker Mayfield had an MVP-worthy performance in Tampa Bay's 5-1 start to the season, averaging 256 passing yards, 12 touchdowns, 1 interception, and running the ball like crazy, but knee and oblique muscle injuries hampered him, and he hasn't run the ball once in the last 3 games. The bye week helped, but Mike Evans is out, and Chris Godwin and Bucky Irving are, at best, questionable. Rookie Emeka Egbuka, a first-round draft pick, exploded with 40 receptions, 677 yards, and 6 touchdowns, including 20 long passes for 550 yards and 5 touchdowns. Our secondary has already been massacred by Zay Flowers, 143 yards, Stephon Diggs, 146 yards, Drake London, 158 yards, Tet McMillan, 99 yards, Rashee Rice, 80 yards, and Jalen Waddle, 84 yards. Christian Benford is questionable, so Tre'Davious White and rookie Max Hairston may have to be isolated again, which is scary. My prediction? Bills 26, Buccaneers 20. I'm betting on pride. Sean McDermott's teams haven't lost 3 straight games since 2018, the only year we missed the playoffs under his leadership. Home crowd support after being humiliated by an inferior Dolphins team? Beating the Buccaneers is a must, but everyone knows our offense is limping without a real WR1. And guess what? Brandon Beane tried to solve that by force at the trade deadline. He threw the biggest offer in the NFL for a 1,000-yard monster, but the division rival blocked everything. Hold on to your heart. The bomb explodes now. Buffalo Bills fans, drop everything because this is the exclusive news you won't hear anywhere else. According to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero, Buffalo Bills general manager Brandon Beane made the biggest offer on trade deadline for Miami Dolphins star wide receiver Jalen Waddle, who is on track for his 4th season with over 1,000 yards in 5 years. Imagine Waddle stretching the field, giving Josh Allen a legitimate WR1 alongside Khalil Shakir and Dalton Kincaid, finally fixing our one-dimensional offense that has been hurting us. But Miami, even with a 2-7 record and completely out of playoff contention, flatly refused to trade its top players to a division rival. The same story happened with Quinnen Williams. Buffalo made a huge offer before the Jets sent the Pro Bowl defensive tackle to Dallas. We don't know the exact package, but reports say the Dolphins wanted at least a first-round pick for Waddle, who became the primary option after Tyreek Hill's injury. After the deadline, Beane told reporters he was as furious as any fan that nothing had materialized. It takes two to tango, he told ESPN reporter Elena Getzenberg. We tried several negotiations, but some teams simply refused, especially division rivals. Right now, our leading receiver is tight end Dalton Kincaid, with only 411 yards, and he missed the game. Shakir is working hard, but we don't have a true number 1 receiver. Waddle would have been the perfect solution to force defenses out of the 8-man box formation and make our running game even more lethal. Beane's frustration shows that the front office knows how desperate the situation is, and blocking this negotiation could haunt Miami for years. This near realization ignites a flame within the team for the game against the Buccaneers. We need to win with what we have, prove the skeptics wrong, and keep the playoff dream alive. Given all this, the controversial incident between Josh Allen and Bradley Chub, the mounting pressure on the Bills to salvage their season against the Buccaneers, and the frustrations of not being able to bolster the offense with a star wide receiver, do the Buffalo Bills still have the strength and composure to react and prove they remain a true Super Bowl contender in 2025? Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Buffalo Bills news.